I'm checking in for the Jupiter sign series, Jupiter through the houses, I should say, series. Jupiter checking in the fifth house, to be exact. If you happen to have Jupiter in the fifth house, or you know somebody has Jupiter in the fifth house, this video is for you. So we'll talk a little bit about Jupiter, and then we'll talk about Jupiter in the fifth house. I am Crew, aka a rainy storm, checking in. I am your cosmic rootwork astrologer. I specialize in evolutionary astrology, so if you're interested in learning about your past and also your destiny here, your mission and vision here in this lifetime, you could definitely hit me up for personal readings. You want to get it while it's hot though, because I'm about to be changing some things up though with Mercury in retrograde in Aries at this point in time. So make sure y'all get it while it's hot. I'm going to be changing some things up. I know what I said. I know what I said coming in 2024. I know what I said. We have to switch some things up. All right. Okay. Also, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And yeah, I also do have Healing Your Chironic Wounds available on my courses, I should say. So looking at what it means to have Mercury, this as we're going through the transits, I should say, Mercury conjunct Chiron in Aries and where that is in your specific chart. And I looked on the website and I realized it was only like the fourth one is only up, so I'm gonna make sure that I download those so y'all can get the rest of those. By the time you see this video though, they'll all be uploaded, so check that out. Links down below. Chiron and Aries will be conjunct till our April 15th and then May 6th, I think, but it'll be here for the rest of the year, so y'all just want to make sure y'all check those out anyway. And I'll be moving along with the Chironic series in depth through these signs as well as too, so definitely check that out. Now let's go ahead and get into Jupiter. Jupiter rules over Sagittarius, and it also rules over Pisces. All right, this is where we talk about expansion. This is where we talk about ancestry. This is where we talk about our great grandmothers, grandfathers, you know what I'm saying, philosophy, teaching, spirituality, religion, law, things like that. Also to the great distance, traveling the distance, you know, going to take the great adventure and things like that. Also is where you can see Jupiter here as well, this energy being exuded as well, the Jupiter here. And so you definitely want to see what is happening in your own personal chart with Jupiter in the fifth house, or if you do happen to have Jupiter in the fifth house. Fifth house energy though is the Leo house of creativity. This is where we talk about animals. This is where we talk about pregnancies as well too, our creative endeavors and our creative pursuits also here, and also our romantic dances, okay, and interests happen in the fifth house. All right. So I just like to say that Jupiter in the fifth house is very creative. It needs to express itself creatively. There's a lot of creativity here that needs to be exuded with fifth house, Jupiter in the fifth house specifically. This is where you see somebody who takes a lot of risk. This is somebody who's gambling, you know, gambling things away, or just gambling in general. You could definitely see Rolling Stone kind of energy here with Jupiter in the fifth house, you know, a lot of, you know, lovers, you know, things like that happening with Jupiter in the fifth house. You know, we could have had some ancestors that maybe rolled around, put their hats in a couple of different places, laid their hats in a couple of different places. That's your business. Nobody judging you for that. Just saying that these are the things that could come up. Or you could have opportunities for romantic pursuits and things like that with Jupiter in the fifth house. Also too, pregnancies, okay, whether this is a actual physical pregnancy or like a project and things that you're working on. Jupiter in the fifth house can definitely see somebody who's like usually working on multiple projects, you know, got multiple things going on. You got stuff going on over here, you got stuff going on over there. Or what you can also see with Jupiter in the fifth house is somebody who usually, you know, if you're wanting to get pregnant, you know, or pregnancies and things like that, a lot of kids, you know what I'm saying? A lot of kids being had with Jupiter in the fifth house. Also to your connection to spirit. Creativity is a connection to spirit, and also with animals can be very divine as well with Jupiter in the fifth house here. And also to just taking, you know, this emphasis in pleasure, you know, being in this space where you're able to receive pleasure, where you're able to, you know, find joy in like the little things in life. This has a very childlike energy, especially with fifth house energy here as well too. So you could find that, you know, maybe you like to play all day, you know what I'm saying? You like to have fun, you like to have a good time. Sometimes this can also though lead to like, you know, just be careful, especially when it comes to like alcoholism or when it comes to like maybe doing like hard drugs and stuff like that. Those are just examples, but maybe you can like heed the 10 a little bit, especially when it comes to like celebratory things. Like maybe you want to escape, because I mean, you can enjoy, if that's something that you enjoy to drink, is alcohol or whatever the case may be, but it's just like Jupiter can kind of overdo this, or maybe you're gambling away the money, right, with Jupiter in the 5th house and stuff like that. And so I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your life. It's your life. It's now or never. And I'm, you know, But all I'm saying is with Jupiter in the 5th house, it can give expansion. It can give a lot of expansiveness in this particular area in your chart. So you just want to make sure, taking the time to like balance out the scales with Jupiter, even though it's not Libra. You might have Libra here. I don't know. But you just want to make sure you balance out to teens when it comes to you, and when it comes to the ways in which you are in this expressive energy. I would definitely say the more that you put it into your creativity, the better. The more that you channel your Jupiterian energy into like your creative projects, into your joy, okay, having a good time, enjoying yourself, having that lightheartedness about you, I would say it's gonna help you more than it hinders. Okay. All right, so just keep that in mind with Jupiter in the 5th house. We are going to be moving on to Jupiter in the 6th house. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all check in, and we'll be finishing this week off with Jupiter in the 8th house. So if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all on the next video. Jupiter in the 6th house. It's a rainy storm checking in, checking out without a doubt. I'll see y'all on the next one. Deuces. Oh, maybe not.